Hello and welcome back to Tales of Middle Earth, ToME. I'm Circle Master, and I swear we're going to finish Mirkwood today. I don't know why it's taking so long. Oh wait, yes I do, because quests. Oh right. Never moving monsters. Well, that was a teleport trap. That's probably a unique yeek up there. I'm gonna guess Boldor, King of the Yeeks. Nope, it's Orphax, son of Boldor. Oh geez, I bet that's a Silent Watcher that just summoned a bunch of monsters on top of me. Oh, this is an Acid Hound. And by unacid hound, I mean an entire field of acid hounds. And I don't have confusion resistance, apparently. Yeah, there's a Silent Watcher somewhere. I don't see which one it would be. Am I allowed to look? I am. Oh, it's that G. Great. So confusion basically means I can't read scrolls or a spell book. And when I hit a direction, most of the time it will pick a random direction instead. Yep, and the Silent Watchers are going to be a massive issue. Right. Why don't I resist confusion? Because I don't have the equipment that resists chaos anymore, that's why. Well, there goes Orphax, son of Boldor, at least. That's what you get for commanding me to teleport next to you, you idiot. I'm a melee master. Even if I am confused. Is that another unique? Yes, that's the Queen Ant. Another unique monster was summoned by the Silent Watcher. You know, if I can confuse walk myself into the trees, that would be nice. Or just walk myself into the trees. Apparently a lot of these things can fly. Or move through trees. Tree walking is also a trait that monsters can have, where basically they are not impeded by trees. Please let me break line of sight. Alright, that's the Ant Queen taken care of. Oh, thank God. Okay. Nope. Things are flying at me. Why am I still confused? This is taking... Oh, there we go. I feel less confused now. Okay. Time to read a scroll for the recall and get the crap out of here. Something inflicted wisdom damage on me. There we go. Alright, so... that is the danger of... that is among the dangers of those magical summoners, like Silent Watchers, like Qs. They will just surround you with enemies from range. You know, cast magic spells, inflict statuses on you, make your life a living hell. Why do I have a Yeek corpse on me? So, bearing that in mind, I need a source of confusion resistance. First of all, better yet, chaos resistance. As well as some healing before I go back to Mirkwood. Speaking of going back to Mirkwood, I'm going back to Bree. Because the time has come to craft some items. And I realize nobody wants to see me grinding some more. But going into a dungeon unprepared is the easiest way to kill yourself. And that's not what I'm here to do. I've had enough embarrassing deaths in this playthrough so far. So, it's time to get some magic items going. Let's see what I can make out of this cloak. Cloak of Stealth. That is not sufficient to my task. I am going to do one more courtesy cheat, though. Rather than watch me scum for magic essences for years, I'm going to see if I can, essence. Whoop, I did the wrong button. Magic. I'm gonna need about that many for now. You know what? I don't need the potion of resistance for now. Also, I'm carrying around a scroll of identify that I don't need. So we're going to take off oh, we're cursed. Something hit us with a bunch of curse stuff. So here we go. Scroll remove curse. Get rid of scroll of nothing. Really? How is it still cursed? Oh, it's heavily cursed. Great. Let's try taking off body armor. Take off the boots. That's not increasing my speed. Oh, I'm still an berserker running. Alright. So I'm going to need... You know what? I've got a gnome shovel of digging right now. Alright, I'm going to need 2 artifacts. And my home is full. Okay, that's fine. One of the artifacts is going to be... Let me see. Get G... One of the artifacts is going to be that cloak, which is going to give me some resistances, hopefully. The other artifact is going to be my digging tool, which is going to be my stat stick. Do I... Oh, I don't know artifact creation yet because my stats aren't high enough. Great. So I'm going to need an Amulet of Brilliance. And something else that increases my intelligence. Maybe I should just cheat that instead of scumming it. But I'm going to need to scum ingredients anyway. I don't know. I just know Mirkwood isn't safe. I don't know if I had any viewers, I would ask. Hey viewers, should I just cheat my way to the ingredients I need, or should I actually do this legit? Yeah, I actually don't know any of the ring recipes that I need. So I'd have to cheat a lot. Hello, Dwarven Warriors. You're no good to me. You're pretty well useless. What are my known market levels? Known dungeon towns. Level 15 of the Orc Cave. I'm trying to remember what they sold there. Maybe I should head back. Yeah, I'll buy another potion of resistance. Why not? I should probably just be checking the black market. Oh, there's a spider web. You know, since I'm going to be doing mimicry, I'm going to go ahead and buy the spider web. And use that instead of that cloak. Mithril plate mail of resistance. That probably would not let me learn. Yeah, I already know how to make... hard armor for resistance. I don't know how to make cloaks of resistance. That's the problem. Ring of Intelligence. That is a thing that we need. I don't know anything to make using that. What the hell? Isn't my alchemy maxed out? Don't I know how to make indestructible items? That's the problem with having cheated my way to level 50, is that I missed out on all those recipes that I gathered. I have to rediscover them. Well, that's the recipe for healing. I'm gonna need a stack of potions of healing, clearly. For all these dumb silent watchers. Potion of experience. Well, that'll save me a menu, but I'm just going to dupe that. Apparently I did not get the indestructible recipe out of that. Gonna need that amulet of charisma. Yeah, I have a feeling I should just be cheating this to show off, rather than grinding it. Another potion of experience, sure. I'll take a potion of enlightenment. That'll bulk up my stocks. But yeah, I need these recipes anyway, unless I'm gonna cheat literally everything. And I don't want to cheat literally everything. That is a better pair of speed boots than I currently have. Those are getting bought just for me. Also, indestructible amulet of wisdom. Those are going to be some very nice boots. My amulet is telepathy right now. What I need is an amulet of brilliance. And then I'm going to need something else on top of that to increase intelligence. But then I do have this ring of intelligence that will do the job nicely. Nobody in the chat is talking to me, which probably means there's nobody there, which I would not be surprised at. That artifact weapon just does extra damage. Why am I not getting the recipe for indestructible out of any of this? I'm quite annoyed. And again, I want to apologize to everybody who thought I was done with grinding. I too thought I was done. But clearly not. Well, now I know how to make amulets of wisdom at least. That was necessary. My inventory is super full, as is my house, although I can drop off all these extra essences. Except the ones of mana, apparently. Oh goodness, back to fates. Small leather shield on level 10, oh boy. That's worth going after, not. Now I get it. Okay. Now I can make indestructible things. So I get my intelligence high enough. What's my wisdom? Oh, I need a +5 amulet of wisdom, and I have a +4 amulet of wisdom. I'm that close. Does glamdring increase? No, it increases searching. Of course. Now then. Intelligence, yes. Constitution is the one that I need. Let's make this a indestructible ring of Constitution. It's +5 and cursed for some stupid reason. Alright, Constitution and Intelligence. I know. I know sustained strength. Alright. Great. The prophecy train is going to get going now. The Cloak Colonon on level 1. You know what? The Cloak Colonon on level 1 might have a wisdom bonus. I don't know. Let's go check. Dear Cloak Colonon, where are you? Well, this is why we have Potions of Enlightenment. Right, I have a full inventory. I don't need these 2 scrolls of teleportation at this point. Increases your stealth and speed by 3. That's actually a pretty darn good cloak. Activate for teleport. Yeah, this is a pretty darn good cloak. Thank you, Fate. Fate, you did me a kindness for once. Oh, right. It's plus to speed, so I don't actually want to wear it around at the moment. You know what? I'm gonna get... Alright, my inventory's full. I'm gonna put this digger back on, since I'm going to not be enchanting it for the foreseeable future. Wait, Crown of Lordliness, does that increase wisdom? It does. Okay. So the Crown of Lordliness goes on. The Amulet of Wisdom goes on. The Ring of Intelligence goes on. My pack is going to overflow, isn't it? Yep. The other Ring of Intelligence goes on. And now I can learn artifact creation. Yes. Oh, that was so dumb. Now let's go sell off the top of my head this jeweled crown of lordliness that I no longer need, and put Hammerhand back on. Right, now then. we're going to turn this shovel into an artifact. This is going to be a stat stick. It's going to increase all of my stats by a bunch. Eventually. So what we do is we have an enchanted item. It's already a shovel of digging. We enchant it. It'll ask us, do we want to create an artifact? We're going to hit yes. This will result in a permanent loss of 10 hit points. Are we sure we want to do that? We're going to hit yes. That also costs us 50 essences of magic. And now we have a gnomish shovel becoming with 0 XP. If we wear this while gaining XP, it will gain a split of XP. We'll gain half of what we normally gain, and this will gain a third of what we would normally gain. So we're going to play with these potions of experience, turn them into 99 potions of experience, and start drinking some. We're going to drink a few. And behold, our gnomish shovel has a bunch of experience now. Now that it has experience, we can power it again. We're going to hit power, select it, and now we're in the artifact menu. Play around with which group of powers. We have 100,000 and a third of that over again. Experience left. We can only teach it resistances and things that we know from other artifacts. So this is obviously an incomplete list. We can also have it add to stats. And again, this is an incomplete list because we haven't seen artifacts that add to all of our stats or sustain things, but you can see speed, extra attacks. You can have every artifact you wear add to your speed and extra attacks. This is how you can become sickening. If you wear 8 pieces of equipment that all add to your speed and your attack speed, that adds up. You will go blindingly fast and you will attack many, 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 many times. But if we hit A for adds to strength, you can see that costs, wow, that costs a lot of our XP. We go from 166,665 to 91,665. So we can set both of those to on. But now we need to hit H for display required essences and items. We need 6 rings of strength and 6 total rings of intelligence. We have 2 rings of intelligence, so that's being met. But the 6 rings of strength we also need. And that is because this item already has a +6 to our digging, which means it has a p-val of 6. When it adds to other stats using that same p-val, we have to meet that. We have to match the 6 that it already has. If this was a digger of only +1, we'd only need 1 ring instead of 6, but it would only add 1. So we're just going to back out of that menu. We need rings of strength. I don't think I know how to make those. I do not, but I do know how to make rings of intelligence. It's confusion and knowledge and empty rings. So that's the new goal. Get essences of confusion, knowledge, and also get rings of strength. But that's why I'm carrying around this amulet of charisma and wisdom and this ring of constitution. Because that that digger is going to become our stat stick. It's going to raise all of our stats eventually and sustain them all. As well as add to our speed and attack speed. Oh. So, do we have any scrolls of monster confusion? We don't. But we do have scrolls of identify, which will get us all the knowledge we would ever want, as well as some extra magic essences, because adding powers to that well, we'll see when we get there, but we're going to need more essences of magic to keep it going. So we have to keep rolling along. We need a Ring of Strength, and we need Essences of Confusion. Golden Rod of Charging. That might be good enough for our Wand of Healing for the moment. Let me double check. Wait, it's in my inventory. Yeah, it's 120 mana to cast. We can always take this rod tip off of this rod if we find a better one. But now we have a Rod of Healing, which is useful. There's a Ring of Chaos Resistance. That I'm just going to buy, because I need Chaos Resistance. Clearly. I need it more than I need these extra attacks at the moment, in fact. Nope, no source of confusion essences yet. That's just rude. Another rod tip of healing. Anyway. Chaos Dragon Scale Mail. What is that? Resistance to Chaos and Disenchantment. That's actually mildly tempting. How did this video turn into another grind session? I was supposed to finish up Mirkwood. Oh yeah. Never moving summoners. Stupid silent watchers. Making my life miserable. There we go. Wands of Confusion. Now I just need the empty rings. Rings of nothing. Wow, that is a good ring of slaying. Why is my inventory so full of stuff already? Alright, we're gonna buy this Ring of Searching and just extract whatever's in it. And turn it into a Ring of Intelligence. And it became +5, so it stacks together. That's nice. Saves myself an inventory slot. Oh, speaking of inventory, it's full again already. Oh, that one came out +5. It would be really nice if they all stack together neatly like that. I already have Essences of Force in here. I can drop those off at least. And I have Essences of Light. So I can drop those off. Awesome. Yep, that's the extent of it. Okay. Did I have another ring that I can spare? No, that was it. That one came out +4. Okay. So. I need to take off my digger again. So we're going to add to intelligence, which we can do because we have that ring. We're going to add sustained strength because I'm pretty sure I'm carrying around that ring. Let's just check. Yes, we have the Ring of Sustained Strength. We have the 6 Rings of Intelligence. We're going to finalize and commit changes. It now increases our intelligence and ability to tunnel by 6. And we get to name it. If there's anyone watching who wants to input on what we name this artifact, you have 10 seconds to comply. Actually, I'm going to give it a little longer than that, but I will cut it off at like a minute. We can name all of our artifacts. Maybe I'll do that as a donation incentive. I don't know. Once we name this, it's going to ask us if we want to keep the artifact open. If we say no, that's it. It's done. We can't customize it anymore. And sometimes that's fine. Sometimes you will be done adding things to your artifacts, and you can just close them. The benefit to that is they no longer share XP with you. You go back to, if you have no open artifacts, you gain your full XP again. And nothing divides it away. So, like, if you're making 2 artifacts at the same time, and you finish one, you can close it so that more XP goes to the other one. Because that share is divided if there are multiple artifacts. If we want to keep it open, and in this case we do, it will cost us another 50 essences of magic, which I have. But that's why I have it, so I can keep it open. So you want to get as much done in each customization setting as you can, just to save yourself magic essences. Nobody said anything, so this is going to be of the grind. You want to let this item continue to gain experience. We say yes. It costs us 50 essences of magic. And it is now the gnomish shovel of the grind. We made it ourselves. You know what, I'm going to... No, I'm not. I'm going to put it back on. I will save that for later. This is just going to be the end of the stream because we're coming up on an hour. So I think I'm going to throw out a donation incentive if you want to name an artifact. That's fine. You can donate toward it. Otherwise, unfortunately, unless somebody tells me that they don't want to see this and they just want to see me cheat the ingredients up, which I'm absolutely happy to do, this is going to continue. Next time. Tomorrow morning, more Final Fantasy IV gag. But until then, take care.